Yes, please, Maroof.
Yeah, Arnab, I'd request all the senior politicians now to give me a few minutes, because I've been quiet for 55 minutes. I've been looking at my watch. Now, I just want to make 3 or 4 points. The first is, I think what Ms. Swaraj has done, she has very clearly defined the contours of where India's policy with Pakistan is now going to go. If my memory stands correct, this is the first time that India has taken it upon itself to name and shame Pakistan at the United Nations on cross-border terrorism, when earlier these issues were raised sometimes bilaterally, sometimes with an odd country like the United States or the EU. So this is a defining moment. The second thing we need to understand is that this government, as in all past governments, suffers the baggage of bureaucracy. And the bureaucracy's line all these years in South Bloc and North Bloc had been that there is room for negotiating with Pakistan across the table. And it is not 18 soldiers who died in Uri or 5 who died in Poonch years ago that should have defined our position. In the 26 years, more than 26,000 soldiers and citizens of India by our own count have been killed because of Pakistan-sponsored terror. So I think there is a threshold of patience which this country has lost. As far as Mr. Bhadoria's point that why don't we talk about Tibet and why don't we talk about Chinese intrusions on the LAC and in the Tawang area, the point to understand, sir, is it would be very unwise for India or any other country to open up 2 strategic fronts. So therefore, let us deal with the immediate problem till we consolidate it before we open the next front. And cross-border
have we forgotten the times of Krishna Menon? Have we forgotten the times of
I kept Mr. Bhadoria. Mr. Bhadoria, you may be a politician, but show me some courtesy. I have kept quiet. No, Mr. Bhadoria, I don't give a hoot who you are. You learn to keep quiet because I kept quiet when you were talking. And give me the courtesy, give me the courtesy of 1 minute. All I'm saying, when soldiers intrude the border, it is not an act of terror. It is when you kill people, it is an act of terror. Please understand, terrorism is different from cross-border movement of troops. We've had that for ages, but we've not lost soldiers. Here we've lost soldiers by a calculated, planned attack from Pakistan. So therefore, I don't think just for the sake of opposing, you should oppose and draw bizarre comparisons. Please draw logical comparisons and then we can discuss. You are just trying to show to your maybe those people who wish a certain voice from the opposition that there is another point of view. At this point of view, the nation wants a new Pakistan policy, and I think we are seeing the contours of that. So I think it will be in the interest of everybody to go, and I do agree with what Mr. Sushant Sareen said and also some other distinguished politicians said, that let us see how it unfolds. Yes, the proof of the pudding lies in eating it, but at least we've taken some strong steps and for the first time
Atul,
named and shamed Pakistan at the international forum and told the world we'll do it with you or without you, but we will address this menace of terrorism because enough is enough.